What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Fig Heel YouTube channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at all of the wrestling action figure reveals from this week. Stay tuned. All right, guys, another week, another batch of reveals to look forward to, or some maybe not to look forward to. Depends on your taste, but we're going to dive into all of them from WWE, AEW into the independents. And we're going to start off small with the independents over here with Latuni. Latuni is a new name in the hat, I guess you would say, in the independent realm. They are doing LJN style figures as well as like 4.5-inch figures, Hasbro's, that look like LJNs essentially. Series 1 has Macho Man, Andre the Giant, and Ric Flair. And Series 2 they showed off is going to have Axe. Now, if you are a collector of LJNs, you recognize this figure. Essentially, it looks like they took the entire mold of Axe and made a few different little changes to it. You'll notice that the left hand is no longer open. It's a fist. And you'll notice that the left leg is also different. It appears, this is just my assessment of it, that they took the LJN right leg that is straight, just like this one, and mirrored it, flipped it, and put it on the left side as well, so he stands perfectly straight up. But man, this is almost a complete copy of the original LJN, and honestly, I am not a fan of that practice. I don't think that's something we should be doing in 2024, but there you can see the original, almost identical. I get it. This is going to be enticing to people who don't want to spend full price on the original Axe, but I do think that it doesn't create a clientele of people that are interested in adding your product along with the LJN. So we will see how things develop over time, but they are using a lot of other people's work in their releases. So time will tell, but this is not the only figure they showed from Series 2. They showed Antonio Inoki, and at first look, it looks really good, right? Unless you know of a company called CaraPro or CharaPro, as some people call it, from Japan. This is basically a complete copy of CharaPro's Antonio Inoki. As you can see, there's a couple more changes, but for the most part, it is all there, man. It is all there. The legs a little different, but also very, very much the same. Same thing with the hands, slightly different, but again, very much the same. I have a very hard time with this practice. I really think that we should be staying away from utilizing molds that already exist in another brand's line. So we shall see how things go with Latuni, but this is what they showed off for Series 2. Moving on, in the retro space, Title Run Toys showed off a digital render of their Danny Davis figure. And honestly, I love it. I like the original render, but now that I can see everything in color, I do like the head. It's cartoony enough, but also matches his actual likeness. He's got that long sleeve, deep cut shirt, which I really dig. He's got that referee hand on the right side, which is a chef's kiss, perfect. And he has the referee tights, but the best part is they stretch into his boots, and I love that. I love that the stripes are added to the boots as well. I think it just adds such a whole another level of flavor to this figure. So I am 100% getting this. This is the first one from Title Run where I'm like, I need that. I need that figure. So Danny Davis coming to the retro form. Also, my man Mitch over at Hastel Toy, we showed this last week, but now we have a mock-up of the mint on card image, but we also had a little bit of insight as to what he's going to come with. We knew he was going to come with a hat for other retro figures, but here we have it in color. But most importantly, he's going to be coming with Santa's sack. And the coolest thing about this accessory is, as you can see, he will be able to hold it over his shoulder. Now, I see mixed reviews on this. You know, why are we getting Santa Claus? It's not a wrestler. He doesn't belong in there. Listen, I am on board with this. Every year around Christmas time, the Christmas episode on Raw, there's always a Santa Claus. There's always someone dressed up as Santa Claus. This is a perfect placeholder for having, whoever dressed up as Santa Claus facing off against your favorite superstar in retro form. But also, if you go on Peacock, there is literally a 2-hour show of just Christmas things, and every single scene has a Santa Claus in it. So I think it's very fitting. Plus, I'm a big Christmas fan, so I could be a little biased. I am actually going to be getting 2 of these, one loose, one mint on card, because I love how it looks with the carding. Mitch also showed off an upcoming Rick the Model Martel, but this is Strikeforce Rick Martel. I got to imagine that because it's Strikeforce, that Tito Santana has to be along the way. We shall see. But I also got to imagine he's going to be doing some Rick the Model Martels. You know what I mean? In model form, I would love to have a retro style Rick the Model Martel, maybe with the pin, maybe one with even the sweater tied over his shoulders. Oh, I would love that. But also, I think it'd be cool to see AWA World Champion Rick Martel in retro form. So I'm excited for these. I'm excited for Rick Martel. I think the likeness is awesome. I think that the arms are perfect. You know, putting someone in that Boston Crab looks great. Can't wait to see more of this down the line. And then our friends over at the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast showed off their WrestleCon exclusive Dusty Rhodes, which is coming up. Now, it's pretty much the same figure as his standard release, different elbow pad, and also the most important part, yellow boots, which if you're an action figure collector, namely Hasbro's, this hits you right in the heartstrings, right? This is something that like you always heard about. We know it's a myth now, but for so long we all searched for that yellow boots Dusty. Well, now you don't have to search anymore because we are getting a yellow boots Dusty, maybe not in retro form, but we are getting it in the LJN form in big rubber, guys, and it's limited to 800. If this makes it onto the site, they'll be available to the public, which I hope that they do. But as it stands, they will be a WrestleCon exclusive. If they don't sell out, we will see some online. So there it is. Dusty Rhodes getting his second big rubber guy. And these are awesome. Micro Brawlers, AEW Micro Brawlers. The Outrunners are getting their own Micro Brawlers. And at first glance, I know these might look very similar, but they are very different. Different hair, different tongue, different stash, completely different mold. These two guys, they dress to look alike, right? The youngest men alive, awesome. Awesome figures. First to market. You got to love it. And 100 random orders will receive a Chase variant with an alternate shirt. And I got to imagine it's going to be super colorful, just like the one they're wearing. So 2 weeks only from December 18th all the way up to January 1st. If you are into the AEW Micro Brawlers, regular Micro Brawlers, or the Outrunners, get in there now and don't miss these. AEW. Jazzwares gave us a little holiday teaser of some Unmatched Series 11 figures. Here we have Darby Allin and Surfer Sting. The Surfer Sting, I love. I need it. I don't think the head is exceptional or excellent, but I love that it's very reminiscent of old WCW, right? And as you can tell, he's got 2 head sculpts. You'll notice here we have like a gritting teeth head sculpt, and over here, he's got that open mouth. So clearly he's going to come with an additional head. This is the standard edition in the line. Then we have Darby Allin over here with the paint all over his chest, all over his arm. Very cool. They do not come with gifts. They do not come with Santa hats. This is all just for a little holiday fun. Here's another shot of them. Darby's about to throw that tree. And my favorite, we are getting Blade Runner Sting. Sadly, this is a Chase variant figure, but I'm hoping that it's somewhat simple to get. Looks like he's going to come with a chain, but I love the head sculpt on it. I really do. I love the face paint, and I really hope that this will result in us getting a Blade Runner Ultimate Warrior in the WWE line. How cool would that be to complete an old school vintage tag team by having one from AEW and one from WWE? I think that would be the ultimate chef's kiss right there. So cannot wait for these. Unmatched Series 11 available now for pre-order on Ringside Collectibles. Use code FAKEHEAL to save 10%. Then these were popping up overseas. The Evolution 3-pack, which is in the States exclusive to Target. We got Batista, Triple H, Randy Orton. Not the best 3-pack. Not the best 3-pack. I hate the multiple cloth goods on Triple H. The head isn't great, but I really do like the Batista. I know that's a hot take, but that is what he looked like in this whole segment. You know, his hair was all messed up. He's laughing. He's got him on his shoulder. It's very cool. I like Sad Randy. I like that it's got all the appropriate hands, the championship. It's a fun set. I will be honest, I did pre-order this, then I canceled it. But if this goes on sale in the States at Target, I will definitely pick it up. Looking at it, I feel like they could have made the box slightly smaller in width, just because there's a lot of empty space there. But, you know, it is what it is. Also, not exactly a reveal, but it's definitely news. CM Punk's return figure, the Elite, that was a Mattel Creations pre-order, aka made to order. If you ordered one, check your email because they're sending out these approve or cancel order shipment delays. So it is you have to approve it by the 16th of February, and I think they're going to ship it the 28th of February. If you're only giving people like 12 days like grace between, you have to let us know by this time or cancel, it's kind of silly. Just like, why even have that whole thing going on? Just send everybody their figures they ordered. So I ordered 2. I am looking forward to this, but it's kind of crazy it took so long considering other CM Punks with the new head sculpt have made it to market. And this is simply just a jeans and t-shirt figure. It should have been very easy for them to complete. So we will see when these come, supposedly February 28th, 2025. And then the next drop on Mattel Creations is on Monday, January 6th. It's going to be that Ultimate Raw ring with Rhea Ripley. And this I'm excited about. January 24th, 2025, the Retro Ring Bundle with Brother Love is going up. That is a must get for me. Both of these drops are at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that would be, was that 12 o'clock on the East Coast? So stay tuned for that. Again, not a huge amount of reveals this week, but still always fun to see everything that's going on in the world of wrestling figures. Happy to give you guys the reveals and the news. So make sure you comment below your favorite reveal from this week and what you're planning to do about that CM Punk. Are you going to approve it or are you going to cancel your order? For me, I'm keeping my order. I ordered 2 just in case. As we know, they tend to show up on WWE Shop or Ringside Collectibles. So I can't anticipate it being extra valuable, but still, you got to do that little security measure of picking it up. So hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at FigHeal. Twitter is at TheFigHeal. Pick up the Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia, available now on Amazon.com, or simply go to healbooks.com and make sure you join Whatnot at whatheal.com and you will get $15 off your first purchase. We'll see you on the next one, guys. Thank you for joining me. Peace. Are you a wrestling figure collector of WWE Mattel, AEW Jazzwares, and everything in between? Then you need FigHeal's Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia, the modern edition covering all releases from 2010 to present day. Featuring over 5,000 photos of action figures from the hottest brands, including independent toy makers. Keep track of what you have, want, and need, including loose, mock, and overall collection value. With shots by Matthew Goldberg, the Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia is a must-have for collectors. Premium full-color and value black and white editions available now on Amazon.com. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at FigHeal. Pick up my book series on Amazon and my merchandise on ProWrestlingTees.com/FigHeal. Join my official sponsor, Whatnot, at WhatHeal.com and receive $15 off your first purchase.